afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Mukwaye Mafo channel. This is Mukwaye Mafo. I want to tell you people my story of my life. How I found myself staying in a house like this, which I never even expected, according to the way I grew up. My name is Mafo. I was born in Namapa village in Zambia. I was in the rural area of Mongu. I was born in the family of 10. I'm number 4. My growing up, I started school at Malengwa Primary School. From there, I went Malengwa Primary School from grade 1 up to grade 3. Then I stopped school due to poverty. You know, when you're in poverty, stopping school is not something which is like you think you are losing out. So no one even could be encouraged us to say, go to school, go to school. We decided to stop home. We continued with our poverty life. We were selling firewood for us to eat. We were farming in people's farms for us to put food on the table. But what I've learned in life is like, when you want something, you get it. I started my journey. After I stayed home, I think for 4 years, then I went to start school again in grade 5. From grade 3, I went straight to grade 5. But by that time, I was old. I think I was 15. I was 15 when I went to grade 5. Grade 5, grade 6, grade 7. I wrote my exams at Kalangu Primary School. I passed. Unfortunately, I was pregnant with my lovely daughter. I'm proud of her, my beautiful princess. Then I went to grade 8. Though I didn't know that I'm pregnant by then. I went to grade 8, January, February, March. April, when the school closes, my pregnancy was big. Then I stayed home. I thank God for my daughter. Even the father was so supportive. May his soul rest in peace. After I sat home, breastfeeded my child, I tried to go back to school, but you know it's not easy. You're going back to school and you are sponsoring yourself. It's not easy. Then I stopped school. After I stopped school, guys, after I stopped school, I looked at the life I'm living in the village. I said, no, I'm not going to grow up in this poor village. I started my journey. This is how I started my journey. I had a friend. Her name was Angela. She started introducing me to the clubbing life. I tried it, it didn't work for me. Then I met this family. They were looking for a maid in Lusaka. That time I was in Mongu. And by the way, I'm from the poor family, where for us to eat, we had to go and farm in people's farms. We need to go and farm. To those who grew up in Western Province in Mongu, I think you understand the thing of they are going to measure for you maybe 10 by 10, then they give you 2 cups of mealie meal. That's the life we lived. But though we managed some other people, like my brother went to school through that struggle. My sister, she tried, but she couldn't because she has to take care of us as the young siblings. So I met this family who wanted a maid in Lusaka. Then I went to Lusaka. I started working as a maid. I worked as a maid in Lusaka. As I'm working as a maid in Lusaka, my mind started opening to say, no, this is not what you want. Come on, Messi. You can never continue working as a maid. If I continue working as a maid and I'm staying in, how would my family come to Lusaka? Then I stopped working. I went back to Mongu. When I reached in Mongu, I looked at the lifestyle, the way the people I grew up around, the way they are living, selling mango, selling tomato. I said, no, this is not mine. Guys, I found this guy who was delivering midi meal in Mongu. So he was going back to Lusaka. I asked for a lift. This guy gave me a lift. I thank God for that guy, wherever you are. If you'll be able to watch me now, if you can remember me, he was a very good man. He never even asked me for anything. I went to Lusaka, though I didn't have a place to go to. I went to Intercity bus terminus. When I reached Intercity bus terminus, I had my brown skirts and my black top. That guy dropped me by Intercity. He asked me, where are you going to Lusaka? I said, I don't have any relative. You can leave him by Intercity. This guy left me by Intercity. Until now I know Lusaka because I was there. Though even when I was there, I was just working as a maid. I was not even going anywhere. I arrived in Lusaka. It was on Monday. It was around 5. I slept in Intercity bus terminus. In the morning, I took my small bag. I went and started working, looking for a job as a maid. I walked. I went to my first trip. I went to North Mid. I walked the whole North Mid, knocking gate by gate. I'm looking for a job as a maid. I didn't find one. I came back. As I came back to Intercity, the following day I remembered, I had my friend I was working with. Her name was Baruth. I know her house in Kalingalinga. Then I walked from Intercity to Kalingalinga with my bag. I found Baruth. Baruth is still working for the same boss I was working for before. So I reached there. I said, I came to look for a job. Baruth welcomed me. I stayed with her. After 5 days, Baruth knocked off from work and told me to say, I'm scared. You have to look for a place where you can go because my boss, when she finds out that you are here, they'll fire me. And I depend on that job. I said, okay, let me look for a job. When I get a job, I will leave. She said, no, you have to leave now. I said, okay, I'll leave tomorrow. Tomorrow, the following in the morning, after I took my shower, I started walking. Kalingalinga and Kablonga is nearby. I walked in Kablonga, I walked in Kablonga. Thank God. Around 4, I went to this yard. Thank God the security allowed me to enter in the complex, like in Chila Road, Kablonga. I said, I'm looking for a job. This woman asked me, you are from where? I said, I'm from Mongu. Where do you stay? I said, I stay in Kalingalinga. So, okay, we employed somebody yesterday, but though this person is from Chipata and you are from Mongu, we would love you to employ you because we are speaking the same language. You can come tomorrow to start working. Guys, that's how I started working. Remember, by that time, I'm not even educated. Let me just say, I went from grade 1 up to grade 7. That's where my education finished. I stopped my education from there. But because I had this thing in my heart to say, I would never live the poverty life in my life. And God heard my prayer. God heard my prayer. As I'm going home in April, guys, I will show you where I started my life from, where I was born. I'm going home. I'm going back to my roots to see where I started. Yeah, let's go back to our story. I started working there. I looked for one room in Kalingalinga. no money. I just started working. By grace of God, this woman, I found a room at. The woman told me to say, oh, no, you can come and stay. By that time, guys, I'm 21, 22. I'm young. I'm staying alone. I asked for a loan from my boss. My boss gave me the loan which I cannot manage to pay the house. What I did with that loan, I bought bed sheets and mpasa, museme, the mats. I started, and one pot and baula and one plate. That's how I started staying in Karingaringa. I'm going to work, I'm knocking off. 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 Until I even stayed, I managed to stay there for 2 years. I'm staying in Karingaringa. Alone. Without my relatives, my family, they don't even know where I am. I just told myself to say, I will never live this poverty life. So as I'm working, I'm going to work every day. I met a man, may his soul rest in peace. We started staying together. After I started staying together, I even moved to his house. We got married nicely. That's how we started living. My life started changing. I even stopped working as a maid. Until now I'm married. Oh, without knowing the future is coming. Now I'm married. I could not have a baby. We stayed in that marriage. Now even my family, everyone now they are starting to come to Lusaka because now I'm there. My sister came, my brother came, everyone. Now I've got a family around me. Even I found one of my relatives which were coming from the same area. We started even visiting each other. Now I'm Mrs. Somebody. Things are going well. As we are staying, I'm seeing this life of depending on a man is not a good life, guys. According to my history, where I come from, where I was born in poverty, I grew up in poverty, I'm trying to chase this poverty away from me. And they are now married. This guy is saying, don't work as a maid. I don't like my wife to work as a maid. I stopped. But the guy could not give me money to give to my family. Anyway, I started plaiting hair in the house. People, when they come, I plait them. The little I have, I'll take to my family. Until, guys, this guy now wants a child. Then we separated. After we separated 2 months back, 2 months later, I went back to my husband's house. But it couldn't work as well because, you know, when the family wants a child in marriage, because them what they thought is marriage is just to have a child. Then we tried to be strong until we even divorced. After we divorced, I told myself, divorce, you will never put me down. I know the goal I'm looking for in my life. I want to have my own house where there's a bathroom, toilet, everything. If it is possible, I also should have my own maid. It's not about education, it's about what you are thinking in your head. So I moved from Karingaringa, where I was staying with my husband. I went to Chawama. It stressed me a bit, but through my stress, it's where I met the person who brought me where I am now. I found this woman saying they are looking for a hairdresser wherever I am now. That's how I came. I started working. As I'm working now, I started bringing all my family. As I'm talking to you right now, we are 6 of us here. Wherever I am here, I'm with my 6 siblings. All of us, even my cousins now, they are here. Because it's not about being educated for you to make your life. the job I'm doing, it didn't need any education. It just needs a courage. To encourage yourself to say, no, I don't want to live this life. Or if you people who have people who can sponsor you to go to school, please, please go to school. Education is very, 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 very important. Because if I was educated, if I concentrated to go to school, that time, even that poverty, I would have cured it while I'm still in my home country. Bye.